David Strzeżewski. When do you think inflation will peak, David?
Great question, Stuart, and excellent to be with you. Inflation right now, depending on how you look at it, obviously it's burning hot today. And so whether we're talking the consumer side, we're talking on the business side, we're seeing inflation obviously driven by oil prices right now, and specifically the fossil-free components of some of this stuff. A lot of our inflation, though, recently has been based on supply chain metrics, hasn't it? So as some of the supply chain stuff's freeing up, maybe there's some deflation that we see in certain parts of the market as we get into the third and fourth quarter here. But the part that I'm thinking about with inflation is taxation, which is coming next. I think that's another secret inflation out there. And I think that we're going to be beginning to see that here in 2023.
Well, you're a stock guy. I mean, how do you play the stock market at a time like this? What do you do?
Really good question. You got to know a couple of things. One is your investment horizon, where you are, what cycle in your financial future. But how do we play it right now? I think we need to be more cautious than optimistic. It seems like there's a lot more downside probably than upside here, at least in the short term to midterm. So think through the end of 2023. And I know everyone's kind of saying the same points right now. So when we all get in a lockstep on some of this stuff, because we're recognizing, I think that we should be paying attention. But cash is a real position right now. I'm recommending, we trim back. And so I'm nibbling at some positions right now. And I'm dollar cost averaging in actually on a daily basis because it seems fluctuations are, a little bit tumultuous, but I'm in the accumulation phase. So I got more cash that's coming in right now. Someone that's in the distribution phase, my goodness, this is a difficult place to be because if we put all of our money in bonds right now and they raise interest rates 0.75, maybe even 1%, which, by the way, a lot of countries around the world have raised at 1% already. So I don't know why the U.S. wouldn't be on track for that. I think they are. If we see that happens, well, great. We'll see a bull market here perhaps through the end of the year, just because risk-off assets like bonds are going to get hammered if we see these significant interest rate rises.
Okay, we will see. You and I agree on this. Cash is king. That's where I am at the moment. David, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
See you soon. Thanks a lot, David.